Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Social. This podcast is to help you grow your podcasting channel, your YouTube channel, or any other channel that you may have. And we give you tips and tricks on what to do and how to grow them and how to gain subscribers for your specific niche or talent.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing great. How about yourself, man? How you doing?
Super well, man. Super well.
Yeah, I was trying to get somebody on the podcast for like the last couple of weeks, but it was like not working out, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it wasn't working out, man.
All right, well you got me. What's up?
Yeah, nothing much, man. I wanted to ask a quick question of you, man.
Of course.
You know how content creation is going all crazy and stuff like that? What do you think about like the 80%, 80-20 rule? Like you spend like 80% of the time like on like one platform, whether it be IG or Facebook, and then 20% on the rest of the platforms. What you think about that?
Well, what platform is working for you right now?
Well, I would say Anchor, because I'm getting like the most feedback. I would
triple down on Anchor then, honestly, and then I would use everything you get from Anchor. What I would do is get the video with the transcriptions, get the call-ins, publish them, and then spread that media across different platforms. Right. Use Anchor as the fuel across that 20% of platforms. And go 80% on Anchor. Go 90% in on Anchor. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it seems like most of the other platforms are like trending and everything. So I'm like trying to distribute my podcast like to the other platforms, see if I get any traction there. And it's like I'm like stuck in Anchor and like nobody's like, you know. So I rather just stick with Anchor, and like if anybody from the other platforms like come into Anchor, then I'll work with that.
100%. In my headphones, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, so what I would say is that's a good idea, you know, Chad. I was on Anchor probably season 2 when the platform looked a little different. And you were able to call into people's stations. It just looked different. It felt different, and it was newer. And I know they got acquired, and that they've updated a lot of things, which is very. But I don't know if you can use it as a community still. I would call into every station the way you're doing. I would find out your niche of what industry you want to be in, and then start researching the tags on Anchor of people in that niche, and then calling into them and trying to provide them some value, whether that's a quick interview or whatever you can provide, and then just go all in. I did that and literally jumped to like a lot more listeners. Like I was getting 10 plus call-ins a day, and I was working it. And then I did a transition into Move, and I dropped the album where I put a song out every day. And that just took all my time, right? It was crazy. Yeah. So I wish I would have tripled down more, and I don't think it's too late whatsoever. So if I were you, I would definitely do that, create that content, capture it all, and then use that across other platforms and correct mediums that apply to those platforms.
Okay, so when you mean by capture, you mean like get it on video while you're doing the
audio? Let's say we're 3.5 minutes in on this conversation, right? You can publish this on Anchor. You could also transcribe it and publish the best of that on Medium. You could also get the video with the transcription and publish minute clips on to Instagram. You could take 15-second clips out of that minute and publish them onto your stories. You could publish the best quote or the best moment of that and put it on Twitter, right? So Anchor could work for you in 360 degrees.
Right. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe think on that, right? So it's like, if you're going to go in on Anchor, don't, you know what I mean? Like laser focus. Don't like if you're going to shoot your shot, go for it. And then use that as your primary to spread across all others. And I think you're going to win.
Right. Mm-hmm. I was just watching Gary V's
That's it. And that's it. Dude, everything I'm saying is straight from this cat's playbook that I'm just updating in my own way. And that's what it's there for. So you're on the right path if you're listening to that guy, man. He's the one.
He just premiered video on Instagram where he was doing the 80-20 rule.
Yep.
I believe it's the 80-20 rule. I would have to let me see if I can check. The 79-21. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, I love his 51-49 principle also. That's a little different one, but that's just that you're providing a little bit more value than you're asking in return, right? So it's like, so you know, he's got great analogies, but I mean, to that point, I would say, yeah, man, Instagram seems to be a hot platform. If I were looking into, like, TikTok looks interesting to me as well. I would jump on that maybe and just learn it. But what Gary says is so true, right? It's just learn these new platforms that are coming out, because whether or not it's that one or it's the next one or it's the next one, at least this space is growing, right? So like this Anchor, call in, publish, distribute, collaborate, interview, all these things like is all within Anchor, and you can publish it, right? And it goes live on Spotify and Apple in like an hour, under an hour. Like I've never seen anything quite like that. So it's like really gear up. What's your goal with this, Chad? What are you trying to do?
Well,
best case scenario here.
Best case scenario, trying to spread the podcast is what I'm basically trying to do. But if fans and popularity come, they come. I'm not really worried about that. I'm like just trying to get it out there, like get it.
What space do you feel like you're in? Whether that's maybe motivation, or if that's business, or if that's sports, or if that's commentary. Like, what space are you? It could be multiple, but what do you feel like you'd want to dive into and have some reins on?
More so, how would I put this? More so, because I use a lot of social media all the time. So social media and commentary. Like I'm trying to get those two. I'm trying to get those two out there.
So commentary on what exactly? Like, what would you be commenting on, for an example?
Well, how should I put this? Like, usually if someone, if I go on, I don't know, Gary V's content, I would usually like say, because he has like 60 seconds up for like a while now. So I'd be doing it every 60. Every time he does a post, I'd be like hashtag 60 seconds up.
Yeah.
And then see if I get a response. It's like about 90% of the time I usually don't, but I still like go for it and like keep trying to see if I get a response from him sometimes. Because like I've been doing it for like he had that for how long? Like 3-4 years now?
Yeah, he's had it for a minute.
Yeah, I've been like doing it for like a while, like a long while, and I haven't gotten any traction from Gary Vee. But I'm gonna keep
what would that do for you, Chad? I'm wondering what that would do. So let's say he did, because he sees everything, by the way. You know, you have to understand, Gary sees everything. Like, he's seen you. He's probably checked out your profile, all this stuff, you know. Whether or not he's liked it, I'm just wondering for you, what would it do if he pressed like or you won or something? Like, what keeps you going so hard at that? Either I think it's cool, by the way. I'm curious.
It is cool, but I'm just like, how would I put this? I'm like, not really trying to gain traction or anything. I'm not like attention seeking or anything like that.
Sure. No, I get it. But you're just trying to get on the radar. It sounds
right.
Like.
Trying to get on the radar and stuff like that. Because he has like a lot of big players and stuff like that automatically gets his feedback and stuff like that. Because he's like all over the place. He travels and does conferences and all that. So he's really all in the comments and stuff like that, because he gets like a lot of comments every day. Like,
what I would say is like what he says most of all is watch what I do, not what I say, right? So it's like it's really true. It's like he says a lot of great things, like everything, I resonate with it. But when you say watch what he does, what he wants to see is like, I mean, he's already put out the word, like, you seem like you're on path, and you may not even know that you're on path with this, right? And what I mean by that is that by you getting and calling in these stations, and if you're prepped with some questions and you kind of know a little context about the stations you're calling, or even if you know nothing, you're like, hey, you know, I'm on Anchor and I'm trying to do it a little differently and get to know the people that are in this community and showcase what they're doing. And maybe I could be like, you know, a portal to like run that through and showcase who you are and then drive it. Dude, if you do that and you create enough buzz and you're that guy who calls in 10 stations a day and gets 10 new podcast interviews a day, and then you just start documenting them without even maybe publishing them for a week or two until you really get the skew up. And then you're just pumping them. And every time you drop them, you're tagging maybe Gary Vee or you're tagging Team Gary Vee. And they're seeing that you're utilizing the platform in a new way. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, they're going to come to you.
Yeah, not me coming to them.
Exactly. Because they're going to see you putting the work in. They're going to see you really listening to what he's saying. He's called Anchor out years ago, right? So now that so I'm saying, like, now that you're doing this new format, I'm just trying to plant some seeds of some ways you can go with this. If that's your goal to get on that radar, that's the quickest way to do it. And then eventually, you know what I'm saying? You showcase all these episodes to maybe you research who's on his team, like Andy or Tyler or Mike Boyd or Claude or Steve, or you find out who's on the team, Nick Dio, and you DM them personally and be like, yo, I'm just going for this. You know, I've seen Gary Vee say this and I'm just trying a new approach. Like, let me know what you think. I'm going to keep going whether or not I hear back from you. You know, and then a week later, do that again. And then a week later, do that again and keep it up. And next thing you know, a month later, they're going to be hitting you up for a quick 10-minute interview on your channel. And next thing you know, you're next level.
Right. I see. Okay.
Go all in. How hard is this? You can just call me, man. You caught me at I know I've seen you call a few times, and I've just been, you know, I'm in New York, man. I'm grinding hardcore out here, but
I'm in New York too, man.
Oh yeah, we got a link then. Come on now, what's up? 100%. Shoot me an email. IamRogan@gmail, and then send me your contact info.
Let me put that down.
Yeah, I am Rogan. @gmail.
Okay.
ROGAN. Yeah. Hit me with your details, bro. We'll definitely go out, and you know what? We should go check out that new Hudson Yards Mall vessel thing, because that's connected right to Gary Vee's office.
Yeah, because he's down there anyway.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I indirectly am working with part of their team, and you know what I mean, in my own way, and I'm just real blessed with that. And I don't know, man. But that's the best advice I would give you, right? Because everything with Gary and his whole team is real meta in the way it's like they want to see what you're doing. You may get a like here or there off an Instagram thing, just if he comes across it and he feels it. But like you said, how many people where is he traveling each day? How many people are commenting on each thing, liking each thing? You know, it's like his radar, the only way to catch his radar is to do something that he's been preaching about and then do it in a new way. Exactly. And do it in a new way and have that catch his radar. And yeah, that'd be my total advice for you, Big Dog.
Right. Expand on what he said, but in your way, in a totally different approach.
100%. And what we do at this point is like, and there's, you know, anchors out here in New York too. I know Maya that works over there and things like that. Like, you know, if you need an accountability partner, I'm ready to get back on Anchor hardcore and like get going and set up the next run as well. So, you know, I'll support your channel and vice versa. Like, let's see what we can do, because I really think Anchor has a shot here. I mean, it's really it didn't fizzle out. You know, it's just
it didn't.
Yeah.
They I believe I went on Instagram and I seen Anchor had posted something due to it was for like analytics or something like that, so you can see your channel and it growing and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, they're doing a lot of great things, man. I mean, they got a big seed expansion. They were showcased in the Apple keynote for that new iPhone X, you know, as one of the apps to look out for. They just got acquired with Gimlet Media I think they got 110 million from Spotify, which I don't know what's going to do to change that whole platform. Hopefully it doesn't fuck Anchor all up. But in the meantime, utilize everybody that's on the community like myself. You should get off the phone with me and call 5 more people now.
Okay, got you.
You know what I mean? Just keep this up, bro. This is it.
The only way they're as soon as I get off with you, I'm gonna try and see if I call 5 more people. That's if they pick up.
That's okay. That's not up to you, right? Like if you're putting in the work, whatever you call it, the universe, the fucking cosmic, that they see it, bro. Your momentum is started. Your momentum is started, and it's not up to whether they pick up or not. You just got to keep dialing, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, you got my email, Chad. Hit me up. We'll do a follow-up interview and do it correctly. But love to link up with you while I'm out here in New York. I got to fly out to Canada for a documentary thing in a couple weeks. So let's try to link up before then.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do after we're done with this, I'll hit you up right after.
Cool, man. Yeah. Shoot me an email and then I'll send you a text.
That way, we can stay in contact.
Please do. What area in New York are you in?
Right now I'm in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Okay, I'm out in Bushwick. Brooklyn, Bushwick, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know where that is.
Yep.
All right.
My man. Good shit, dude. All right, well, send me this episode when you get it all cut up and everything. I'll share it up for you.
Okay, all right. I will do that.
All right, my man. Let me know if you have any more questions. Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Daily Social. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Social on Apple Podcasts or wherever our podcast is available. Thanks, guys.